Several months ago, Shademus did an Epic War 2 challenge where he tried to beat the game without using his crossbow and achievement unit. At first, it seemed impossible, at least for me, but then he continued the challenge, and right the next episode, he got stuck. So he did what every rational man would do in this situation. He paid the first person to beat the challenge for him $100. So I tried beating it on my speedrun save, where I had maxed out the Elven race, though after hours of playing it was unsuccessful. I didn't do any research for the right race to play the level with, so I decided to grind humans, and oh god, that was the most boring and depressing grind I've done yet. A reason why this challenge is so good is that early game you can't pick off enemy units with your crossbow. You already need to diverse your strategy to defend using faction units. For this you need to use your mana on upgrades instead of the mana pool. And of course there is always pressure to actually be able to defend. So great, now I just need to defeat an entire castle backed by several revenge waves and a boss at the end. Basically titans are the only way to go about this. But remember, early game upgrading the mana pool was minimized to the point where mid game is just stale. And I finally unlock my angels. Now I can start doing progress to their base. Here though, I single-handedly win the challenge without even knowing. The secret is to be bad at the game. Let me explain. In that level of Epic War 2, there are units coming just for your castle. Aggressive, non-defensive, and later the level, some of those units are actually titans. Why is this so important? Let's say you defeat the base, you get the boss out, and then he just starts marching to your base. Those units that you haven't defeated will serve as a backline, where the boss actually tanks while an angel behind him destroys your frontline, backline, and the castle HP.
That black dragon is so annoying. Why is that black dragon so annoying? That's frustrating, ain't it? Ain't it? Angel! Man, you're just making my life harder and harder by the moment, aren't you? You just gotta be annoying.
So it's very important to take your time, wait for each titan to spawn before activating the boss. And here goes nothing. The entire point of the challenge to defeat the end. Now, going into this, I had no strategy at all. I had to think of one on the fly. A very obvious one, and the one I went with, is to constantly spawn archangels and spend the mana between your pool maxing out and the next angel getting ready into wizards. That's some great long range DPS until they get one shot by the end. And at the start of the battle, I've already done quite a bit of damage. Now the video is playing at 4 times speed because it's Epic War 2. I don't want you to click away the second you see how slow wizards actually are. But still, that's some very nice damage, especially if you count the fact that the end is in the back area. So, judging by how things look, I should have the challenge, right? Right? Well, that will be it. But a black dragon spawn... No, I'm kidding. Here, nearing half HP, he is still where the base was, and my angels are going strong, stalling as much as they can. And now that 1/3's left, that's the entire challenge. The angels are so good at stalling him. That wasn't even that hard, it was just 40 minutes of micromanagement, which isn't really difficult. Just spawn angels and wizards when you can, and the end is about to go down. Being stalled by an angel or two. I'm not sure even if the crossbow can reach that far. It probably can, but for most of the fight it wouldn't be able to. And achievement units? Hobbits to stall? Who uses hobbits to stow? Only newbies use that. Real men use archangels to stow. So Shade, if you're watching this, now you can go ahead and complete the challenge after half an year. Anyway, I've got my money, you've got your content, see you in the next one.